Hello everyone. I had a request to do a flip through of my sticker notebook, and so hopefully I can do this quickly and get it edited and uploaded and all that good stuff without hearing a little one in the background. My granddaughter is playing with her Barbies. So let me just show you. Here you see I've got my iPlanner and I've got my bullet journal, my health and fitness planner, which I use the horizontal weekly spread for that, my spiritual journal, which is the daily iPlanner, and then I combined my tab section and paper section of my weekly vertical to create my sticker book. So let's just flip through my sticker book and then I'll show you how I made it. So this is the cover to my sticker book. I'll just open up the index so you can see how that looks. So you have the cover, and then you have all the tabs, and in between the tabs I put graph paper, and that's where I actually store the stickers. That way all I have to do is copy and paste over to my iPlanner at whim. So let's just flip through. So the first section is my Bible key, and this is the cover of that tab. And here you can see is the tab. And when I flip behind it, there's my Bible key. And then I have some extra sheets behind there because I know I'm going to need them. And then the next section is the bookmarks. So I'll just go ahead and tap that. And it doesn't look like anything changed because my cover is blank. So let me slide that. So I have my floral bookmarks and they're available in the store. And I keep my paper clips and some other clips that I have here. And then again, I have some extra sheets. And that brings us to the next section. And that is my color charts. So let's flip through. I like to save my color charts from the color app that I use on my iPad, and it's called Palettes Pro. And with that app, I can sample all kinds of colors. And when I sample them, I do screenshots to get and record the RGB, the hex, and so on, so that I can use it later for my ink, or I can also use them for my backgrounds. I'll save them to my camera roll and use them as backgrounds when I'm filling stickers from iDesign. So I use them for a lot of different things, but I store the colors here so that I don't forget which colors they are, and I create palettes with them. I can move them around just by lassoing them, and I can bring them together and just look at what the combination looks like. I can lasso that one and just see how that group looks together. So that's what I use this section for. And then the next section are my journaling cards. And I just have one in here right now that I've added. I've actually got several cards that I've already made in iDesign because iDesign comes with a complete shapes library to make your own custom journaling cards. And with the features in Keynote, sky's pretty much the limit in designing your own journaling cards. I only have one that I've added here so far. Most of them I'm storing over in Keynote. So that's that section. And then the next section are quotes. And these are quotes that I've either done a screenshot on Google Quote or Pinterest or different stickers that I found. And then the next section will be my sticky notes. I store them here. And then that way I can just copy and paste them right over to my planner and then start writing on them. And then my sticker section, which is pretty huge. I have all my task stickers, and these are stickers that I've made just by Googling a certain type of sticker, and then I bring them into Keynote and I turn them into a PNG just by erasing the background in Keynote. And then I'll bring them over here and size them up to fit in my planner, and then I save them so that I can use them over and over again without trying to search them and make them and copy and paste them. They're here and waiting for me when I need them. I also have some of my doodle stickers, and then this is my priority color coding. So I write in this color ink depending on the priority that a task or an event falls under. These are different shapes. These are stickers that I actually made with iDesign using either patterned scrapbook paper or fabric that I found on the internet and the features that come with Keynote. These are the dewdrops. I keep them on this page so that, again, all I have to do is lasso them, copy, and paste them into my planner. I keep all of the iPlanner tools in the sticker section as well. These are some that I made in Keynote using the Keynote file of the iPlanner tools. Here's some blank time slots. And all I have to do is write in the times with my choice of color ink, and then I can zoom in really close, do a screenshot, import them to my planner, and crop them. These also come with the planner tools, the to-dos as well. And I tried to make them in as many colors that I could possibly think of so that no matter what color your theme, you wouldn't have to remake those banners. And then this page has some washi that I am getting ready to upload to the store that I've been working on in Illustrator. So let me show you now how to make this sticker book. First, I'm going to show you the index. You see I have my cover, tab 1, and then graph paper. And there's 3 sheets or 3 pages of graph here. And then I've got tab 2, more graph, tab 3, tab 4, and so on. Now let me show you how I duplicated this. I think the light bulb's going to go off in about 2 seconds when you see this. I'm going to go ahead and open up my YouTube planner because that's where I do all my practice and video layouts. And I'm going to hit the index, which is these 4 squares here. And if you tap on this PDF outlines, you can see you've got your cover. And then if you scroll all the way down, you've got tab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So what I want to do is I want to take these tabs and turn them into another notebook. So I'm going to copy them and turn them into a notebook. And I'm also going to do that with the cover. So to do that, I'm going to tap thumbnails. And I'm going to scroll all the way up to the cover and tap edit and just highlight all the pages that I want. Now I know the tabs are all the way at the bottom and they're the bottom 8 pages. And there's nothing on them right now. I don't even have any tabs colored. But I do see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to copy those. And you know they're copied, or you know they're ready to be copied when they're highlighted with an orange rectangle around them. And then I also want the graph pages. And this is a little hard to see, but I can tell that this one is probably the lined. I know this one's the blank, so this is the graph. I'm going to tap copy and done. And now I want to create a new notebook. So I'm going to tap the plus, create a new notebook. And this notebook, it doesn't matter what I create this notebook in or what pages I use to create it because I can delete those pages. So right now I have a blank project board for the cover, and then I've got a designer fabricator blank sheet here. I'm just going to go ahead and say create because those can be deleted later. And now this new notebook has been created. If I go to the index, here you can see the blank project board and the designer page. What I'm going to do now is tap this plus, and I'm going to tap this plus, and I'm going to paste copied pages. And I'm going to say done, but I still need to delete these 2 that actually created the notebook because I don't need those. And I'm going to highlight them and send them to the trash. So now you can see my notebook is made up of the cover. I've got my graph sheet here, and then I've got my tabs after the graph. And there are 8 of them. If I go to PDF outlines, you can see more clear. I've got a cover, a graph, and the 8 tabs. This graph I actually want to tap, hold, and drag after that first page. I'm also going to hit edit and tap it, and I want to copy, because now that I have a copy of that graph page, I can add one behind each tab. So I'm going to tap the plus, and I'm going to tap the plus after each tab. You see how I'm pasting? And it's a little tricky to see. You're going to have to look close and pay close attention. You might even need to start over. Now let's see how our sticker notebook is looking now. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the cover. And there's my cover, and I'm going to start swiping. There's my first tab, graph paper, second tab, graph paper, third tab, graph paper, fourth tab, graph paper, fifth tab, graph paper, sixth tab, graph paper, seventh tab, graph paper, eighth tab, graph paper. In this new notebook skeleton that I made, I only added one sheet of graph paper behind each tab, and like I mentioned, none of my tabs are colored or labeled. So this is a skeleton notebook right now that you can probably come up with all kinds of ideas how to use. I'm using mine for my sticker notebook, and you can see up here I've colored in my tabs and I've labeled them so that I can navigate a little bit easier. And I put the stickers that have to do with the tabs behind each tab. This is a little advanced when it comes to Goodnotes. And if you want to learn more about Goodnotes, I have a full exclusive course on my website called iNotes, and it teaches you step by step how to use all the features and tons of tips and tricks on how to use Goodnotes. If you want to get more seasoned with Goodnotes and understand all the ins and outs and everything you can do with this app. I hope that you learned something new today. Until the next video, bye.